Hi yogis, thanks for joining. I'm so glad that you're here for today's class, Spring into Balance. Balance is such a valuable practice, not just on the mat, but in our everyday lives. When we learn to find stability in uncertain moments, we build strength and we gain focus. Today's flow is all about us exploring that balance, finding steadiness in the movement and in stillness. So take a deep breath, ground yourself, and let's see what balance feels like for you today. Start off with take a deep breath in, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. As we bring our arms up one more time, take a deep breath in and exhale as we twist to the left. Inhale back up as we come back to center and exhale as we twist to the right. Inhale back up and exhale and forward fold down. Go ahead and extend your arms out as long as you would like, or if you would like to begin, take a block and just use that block as a guidance as to how deeply you would like to stretch. Take a deep breath in and exhale just a little farther down in your bend. Inhale back up, push our hands back together as we bring our hands down to heart through our exhale. Good. And we'll come directly into tabletop. So our wrists are directly under our shoulders, our knees are under our hips, and we'll just hold here, engage your core, keep your neck long and straight. Take a deep breath in and exhale. On our next deep breath in, we're going to drop our belly, raise our gaze. Inhale, exhale as we tuck our chin and round our spine. Inhale, drop our belly, raise our gaze. Exhale, bring our chin in and round our spine. Here, just play with it. If you'd like to move back and forth, you can also circle your hips a little bit just to kind of loosen up your body, round back and forth. And we'll come back to center. Take a minute here and one more. Drop your belly, raise your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, and flip those toes under. And we're just going to slowly raise those knees and push back a little bit just to get a nice stretch in the toes. Inhale. Exhale, come back forward, drop your knees. Take a minute here just to rest. Inhale and exhale. On our next inhale, we'll go ahead and lift our knees up again and bring our hips back a little bit. Push off of your hands and your palms in the mat. Inhale, come back, reset, drop your knees. Take a minute here just to take a breath. We'll open up on the right side. Hands go right back up in the air, and we're gonna thread that needle through underneath our left armpit. Extend our left arm straight ahead of you and gently rest your head on the mat. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. We'll take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring that hand all the way back right underneath your shoulder and de-thread your arm, and we're back into tabletop. Take a deep breath in here to reset and exhale. And our next inhale, we'll raise our left side, arm comes up in the air, open that chest up. Exhale, bring that left arm right underneath the right. Gently rest your head and extend your right arm out. Keep the hips up in the air as we take another couple deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. On our next inhale, we'll bring that right hand directly back under the shoulder, de-thread your arm, and you come back into tabletop and reset. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. We'll slowly bring our forearms down on the mat, keep those hips up in the air, and we'll just take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, we're going to extend our arms out into puppy pose. Slowly bring your shoulders out, your forehead on the mat, and extend your arms as much as it feels comfortable for you. Keep the hips up in the air, and we're in puppy pose. We'll take a couple deep breaths in here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And our next exhale, we're going to slowly bring our hips down as we shift our chest forward, and we'll be coming into a small sphinx. So keep your shoulder or your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. We'll take a deep breath in here for our slight back bend. Exhale, bring your chest down to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest up. And slowly exhale. Release and bring your chest down to the mat. We'll do one more. Inhale and exhale back down. We'll bring those hands directly underneath your shoulders, and we'll come back. Bring those hips all the way back down to meet your ankles into child's pose. Bring your forehead down, stretch all the way out with your arms. Whatever feels comfortable, you can keep your knees about hip distance apart, or you can open them a little bit wider and stretch for a deeper stretch. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to bring our arms over to the left for a right side stretch. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. And then when you're ready, on our next inhale, we're going to come straight back. Come back into where arms are straight in front of us. Take a deep breath in and exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to stretch over to the right for a left side stretch. We'll stay here for a couple breaths as well. On our next inhale, we'll come back to center. Our arms are straight on the mat. And release. Come all the way back up. We're sitting on our heels. And we'll take a minute here just to take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale. Lean a little bit forward. Go ahead and flip your toes in the back and slowly take your knees up off the mat by using your hands to give you a little bit of stability. And what we're going to do is we're going to come into garland pose. So keep your weight on your hands so that we have a stability. And we're just going to bring these toes so that they're pointed out just a little bit towards the long edge of the mat. You can hold on to your mat like this. This is a little bit easier for stability. But we're really just going to come here and we want to open up these hips. Bring our forearms on the inside of our thighs. And we'll take a breath here. Another option for stability is to take a block or a blanket or a pillow and stick it right under your sit bones. And this will help with a little bit of stability also. Whatever works for you. So we're gonna sit here. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths in into garland pose. With our next deep inhale, we're gonna open up our arms wide. Open that chest and twist to the right. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring those hands back to center. On our next inhale, or exhale, excuse me, we're gonna open up to the left side. Feel that twist and come back to center. We'll do that one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, open up your arms. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the left. And come back to center. We'll bring our weight forward. Pivot those toes forward and extend the hips up into the air. Good. And we'll slowly just work our way by bringing one moment at a time to a standing position. Inhale, arms up, come up in the air. Take a deep breath in. Open those arms into cactus arms or goal posts for football. Take a deep breath in. Give yourself a little back bend. Inhale, arms come back up. Palm to palm. Push hard against each other. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, goal post arms one more time. Open that up, open that chest up. Inhale, arms come back to center. We'll swing those arms all the way behind us and interlace our fingers. Roll those shoulders back and open that chest up. You can give yourself a slight back bend, open up that chest, deep breath in, and exhale, release. Now from here, we're gonna just step to the front of our mat. We're gonna go ahead and start with some sun salutations to warm up. So we'll start with an inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, where we give ourselves a flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, and we can step back. We can slowly drop your knees. Our chest and chin come down to the mat, and we'll slide forward. We'll take a sphinx here. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and our chest comes back down to the mat. We'll slide our hands directly under our shoulders. We'll flip our toes in the back, and our hips come up into the sky into down dog. Now if we're just not warmed up yet, you can go ahead and keep those legs bent, because what we want to do is push off of our hands into the mat and elongate our spine. So if your calves are not warmed up yet, if your hamstrings are not warmed up yet, then don't force it. You can keep those knees bent or pedal out your feet here. Take a deep breath in. Inhale and exhale. We'll slowly walk our feet up to meet our hands at the front of the mat, and we're in standing forward fold. Deep breath in as you halfway lift. Exhale, we'll bend our knees and root to rise. Bring our arms all the way up to the sky, palms to touch. Push here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, goal post arms. Inhale, back up. Hands to palms to touch. And bring our palms down to meet our heart as we exhale. Good. Inhale, swan dive down. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hand palms down to the ground and step back. Drop your knees. Your chest and chin come to the mat as you slowly slide forward. And here you can keep your sphinx if you'd like, or bring your hands right underneath your shoulders or a little forward, however feels comfortable for you. Our elbows stay in and we push off a little bit more intense of a back bend. Hold here, inhale, exhale, chest comes back down. Flip your toes in the back, push your hips up all the way in the air into down dog. We'll push up there, just feel it a little bit deeper in the stretch. You're opening up your body, stretching it all out. Inhale here, Exhale, we'll walk our feet to the front of the mat to meet our hands in a standing forward fold. We'll give ourselves a halfway lift, so a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, root to rise, palms come to touch. Inhale here, exhale, goalpost. You can take a deeper back bend if you'd like. Inhale, back up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, swan dive down. Exhale. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Flat back. Exhale, step back with our hands down on the mat. Drop your knees. Deep breath in here. Chest and chin come to the mat. Go ahead and take your cobra. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring your chest down to the mat. Flip your toes in the back. Push your hips up in the air into down dog. And if we're still pedaling that out, your calves, your legs, you can stay here if you'd like. Keep on pedaling these calves, or get up on your tippy toes and feel that stretch just a little bit deeper. Exhale, release. Inhale, as we come up on our tippy toes, we're slowly gonna make our way into a nice plank pose. You can stay here and just hold it, or you can drop your knees, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Hold here, and we'll slowly bring those hips back up into the air. Stay on those tippy toes, hold it. Inhale. On our exhale, we'll slowly bring down to plank again. Hold here. Inhale, hips back up in the air. And we can go ahead and drop our heels. Feel that stretch. We'll slowly walk our feet to the front of the mat to meet our hands. Take a deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, root to rise. Hands come back together. Give yourself a slight back bend. Inhale, hands to heart. We'll swing our arms all the way back and bend our legs. Bring all of our weight in our heels so that you can lift your toes, and inhale up into chair pose. So bring those arms up to the sky, bend down a little bit as far as you can go. Take a deep breath in. Remember, all your weight is in your heels. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left foot up and back into a high crescent lunge. Go ahead and give yourself a nice back bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, pivot that back foot, so it would be your left foot. Keep the right toes towards the front of the mat. Bring your hips forward. Arms are out, parallel to the ground. Your fingertips, your elbow, your shoulders should all be in one giant line into warrior two. Adjust your stance here so it feels comfortable. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to flip the palm of our right hand up in the air, and we're going to come around and bring that right hand up over our head into reverse warrior. Good. And as we come back up, we're going to straighten that front leg, bring our arms out, bring our hip to the left, and we're slowly, the front leg is straight. We're slowly going to bring it down. Now you can keep your hand on your thigh, you can slide down to your calf, or you can bring it down to the ground, and we're going to come into triangle pose. You can also use a block, so it makes it feel a little bit easier. And we can stay here. Arm comes up so that our chest is open. Our shoulders are stacked on top of one of each other. You can stay looking straight ahead, or you can look up towards your ceiling or your sky. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale here. On our next exhale, we're going to engage our core and slowly push up, back into standing. We'll bend that right leg forward again into warrior two. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pivot that back foot into a high crescent lunge. Good. From here, we're gonna push off this back leg and come up into tree pose. So we can do it one of two ways. We can come directly from the back and just come straight into tree pose, or you can slowly come to the ground, take your foot and bring it right here by your ankle, your right ankle, and you can take a deep breath in. You can move it up to your calf, or you can move it all the way up into your thigh, and we'll find our balance. Engage your core, and we'll hold here. Open your arms to the side. You can stay hands to heart, or they can come up to the sky, and then you can look up as well. Inhale here. Exhale, hands back to heart. Go ahead and bring that left foot back down to the ground. Take a minute here. Bring that left leg all the way up so that you're grabbing it with your arms. We're going to hold this here. Find your balance. Inhale, we're going to exhale and slowly come forward into warrior three. So bring this left leg back from in front. Slowly engage your core, and we're going to bring it all the way back. Steady that right side of the leg. Your hands could be down. You could also use your blocks if you feel like you need a little bit more of stability. Bring your hands back and you can come flying. Hold that gaze. Inhale here. Exhale, go ahead and swing that forward like a pendulum and grab your left leg again. Inhale up. Exhale, release the foot to the ground, swing your arms back, and we're back into chair pose. All your weight is in your heels. Inhale and exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to step back on our right foot, come back into a good crescent lunge. Inhale here, give yourself a back bend. Exhale, pivot on the right foot in the back. Hips forward, arms all the way out parallel to the ground in one straight line. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to flip that left hand this time and bring that left hand up over our head for a reverse warrior. Take a deep breath in and exhale, straighten that front leg. Our arms are out. One more time, and we're going to come all the way. Our hip is going to go to the right this time, and we're going to slowly bend down into triangle. Whatever you did to the other side, go ahead and do to this side. So you can use your block, your calf, your thigh, or the mat. Open up that chest. The shoulders should be stacked. You can look straight, or you can look up to the ceiling or the sky. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. One more inhale. And on our exhale, squeeze that core and go ahead and stand up straight. Take a deep breath in here. Come into warrior two again. Inhale. And as you exhale, pivot that back foot and you're back into a high crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to push off that right leg and we'll come into tree pose. Good. Bring that right leg back up to either the floor, the calf, or directly on the thigh. Open up your trees. It could be low. All your leaves could be low. Your leaves could be at the heart, or they could be up at the sky. Engage your core to keep your balance. Find your drishti point. Stare at that point. Focus on it. Find your balance. Find your focus. Find your stability. Take a deep breath in. Inhale here. And slowly release to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Bring that up. Your right leg all the way up and grab your arms around it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and we'll go ahead and bring that leg all the way back into warrior three. However you find your balance, you could use the blocks. Your arms could stay right here at heart center. Ooh. Or it can go all the way back and fly in a straight line. Take a deep breath in, and we'll pendulum that leg all the way back up. Grab your hands around your leg. Bring it into your chest. Take a deep breath in. And one more time, release it and come back into Warrior 3. Good. As you come back up, grab your thigh or grab your calf, hold it here. Inhale, release as we come down, bring our hands back, and we're into chair pose again. Our weight is in our heels. Inhale here. Exhale. A little bit deeper. You could do it. Inhale, one more. Exhale, come down and relax. Exhale, hands to heart. Good job. Inhale, we'll swan dive down. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, our hands down on the mat. And we'll go ahead and jump back, drop your knees, and slowly bring our hips down to meet our ankles into child's pose. Take a deep breath in and exhale. As we inhale here, we're just going to cross our legs and roll backwards, or you can bring your legs to the side and come into a seated position. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We're going to come all the way down to the bottom of the mat. So we're going to lay down. We're going to bring our feet as close to our sit bones as we can, and our arms and our fingers are going to try and touch the tips of our heel, the back of our heel. And we'll hold here, take a deep breath in, and then on our exhale, we're going to lift our hips up in the air into bridge. We'll hold here. Take a deep breath in, exhale. We'll slowly bring our hips down to the mat. One more inhale, hips come up into the air. And exhale, bring our hips low down to the mat. One more, inhale up, hold that. Hold those hips up in the air, squeeze that core, engage your glutes. Feel that in the thighs, in the thigh muscles here. Inhale, hold it, and slowly bring your hips down to the mat. Keeping your neck and your shoulders on the ground, bring your hips in to your chest for a bear hug. We'll open up and give ourselves a full body stretch. Arms up above our head. We'll bring our legs back into the chest. Give yourself a nice bear hug. Inhale. Exhale, bring these calves parallel to the mat, and we'll hold it here. We'll scoot our hips over to the left a little bit and bring both of our knees slowly down to meet the mat on the left side. We'll bring our arms out to a T, and we'll look slowly to the right for a nice stretch. We'll sit here for maybe 2 to 3 breaths. On our next inhale, we'll bring those hips back up. We'll adjust our hips back to center. We'll bring our legs in to our chest for a nice bear hug. We'll release that and we'll do the other side. So our calves are parallel to the mat. We'll bring our hips over to the left side. And we'll slowly bring our knees down to reach the mat on the right. Arms come out to a T, and we'll slowly look to the left. We'll stay here for a couple breaths as well. On our next inhale, we'll bring that knees back up, adjust our hips, and bring our knees into our chest for another bear hug. We'll take our peace fingers and we'll wrap them around our big toe and bring the bottoms of our heels towards the ceiling, and we'll get ready for happy baby. And we'll just sit there and feel that stretch on our legs. We could rock our baby back and forth. We can extend our legs out long. We can keep our knees bent, whatever feels good for you. Stay here for another breath. Inhale. And then on our exhale, we'll extend our arms and legs out long into a full body stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll bring our arms down to our sides, our palms up in the air, and we will prepare for Savasana.